Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. We are looking to get right into our headlines this morning. Got some isolated showers expected to hit the 4 states in the next hour or two. Increasing clouds will move in as well as we await future storm chances. Possibly could see some of that severe activity for this evening, and we're expecting to see more of that into tomorrow with those severe risks for tonight and tomorrow. Wesco Home Furnishings Tower Cam, beautiful views right now. Kind of see that sunshine peeking through. We'll be keeping an eye out for that. But off to our far west right here, portions of Kansas right there, seeing those severe thunderstorm warnings. By the time we see those start to hit portions of southeast Kansas and northeast Oklahoma, these storms are anticipated to be weakened. We should see that activity moving in the next hour or two. We could still see some pretty strong winds come in with these storms. We're looking to see possibly some gusts up to 70 miles an hour as they make their way to portions of southeast Kansas and northeast Oklahoma. Still flood warnings as well for Ottawa County and also Vernon County. Freeman Health First Alert Doppler, seeing those temperatures in the 60s and 70s to start us off. Also dew points in the 60s and 70s, so it is quite humid outside. This low pressure system is continuing to fuel these showers and storms. Also, this cold front, it'll bring us more of this activity as we get closer into this evening, into the overnight hours of tomorrow. Severe risk predicted for late tonight into tomorrow, specifically for Joplin, for us, but we are still in that, looking to be near that enhanced risk already this morning. It could shift more into our region, but a lot of that activity is off to our west at the moment, and the worst of it should be to our west, but our western 4 states area, so we're likely to remain in that risk as I'm showing you right here. So right off to our west, closer to Wichita, that's where they're seeing a lot of that severe activity at the moment. 4 out of 5 moderate risk, shifting off east a little bit to break into our 4 states area. We're seeing that enhanced risk right there, 3 out of 5, and then we see it start to diminish as we get further off to our east, but we're in that mainly enhanced to slight risk across the majority of us. Biggest threats right now is going to be damaging wind gusts between 60 to 70 miles an hour, also larger size hail, and we cannot rule out the threat for a spin-up tornado or two, but specifically we're concerned about these threats for later this evening and then all throughout tomorrow. But currently with the storms moving in this morning, the biggest threat is looking to be those winds coming in. Again, we've already seen some indices of winds over 70 miles an hour off to our west. By tomorrow, a slight risk across the majority of our region. We see that threat pick up further off to the east, and that'll just really be a carry-on of the storms from today as they move off to our east. Biggest threats again are going to remain being damaging wind gusts and then also that larger size hail, but we're also monitoring the chance for some excessive rainfall with these storms, especially tomorrow. Today we'll see a bit of a marginal risk a bit to the north and west of us, but then we see those rates start to pick up into the slight risk and then drop down a little bit into the marginal risk for some of us tomorrow. But our highs today, Joplin, we're really picking up today as a whole in general. We got 90s in Veneta, 89 in Joplin, Grove 90 degrees, and Monette 88. This heat index though is showing triple-digit values. We're expecting to see that as we get closer to tomorrow and today, but those lows will cool down into the 60s and into the 70s. But with that heat index tomorrow, we'll see those possible chances stay from the triple digits, and then tomorrow's highs will be in the low 80s, and the heat index tomorrow will be in the 90s and 80s as well. We're monitoring those temperatures over the next couple of days. We're expected to increase into the 90s later this week. Here's your KSN forecast and local weather authority. That high today will be around 89 degrees. We have storm chances for today.